Hello viewers, my name is Karandeep Singh and I am an intern at ubAdvocate and a law student from Maharishi Markandeshwar Deemed to be University, Mulana. Today we will discuss about distinction between blasphemy and hate speech. Blasphemy is an act of insulting or showing contempt or lack of reverence for the God. Hate speech is an abusive or threatening speech or writing that expresses prejudice against a particular group or an individual, especially on the basis of race, religion, or sexual orientation. Now let us discuss about laws in India regarding both these issues. As far as laws in India are concerned, there isn't a formal legislation against blasphemy. The closest equivalent law for blasphemy is Section 295A of Indian Penal Code, which punishes such kind of speech, writing, or any kind of sign which insults the citizen's religion or religious beliefs is imprisoned up to 3 years along with the fine. The legality of Section 295A has been challenged many a times. The Apex Court always held that Article 19 Sub-Article 2 always allow reasonable limits on the freedom of speech and expression for the sake of public order. The punishment under Section 295A deals with aggravated form of blasphemy, which is committed with the malicious aim of offending the religious sensibilities of any class. Now, how can this legislation be interpreted? Let us take the case of Superintendent Central Prison Fatehgarh versus Ram Manohar Lohia. In this case, the Supreme Court stated that the link between speech spoken and the public disorder caused as a result of it should have a close relationship by retrieving Section 295A of IPC. So we can say that this was the first instance where Section 295A was highlighted. Next is we talk about the incident of 2011, in which it concluded that only speech that amounts to incitement to impending unlawful action can be punished under Section 295A. That is, the state must meet a very high bar using public disturbance as a justification for suppressing expression. Now, the question must arise after discussing this, that should there be a difference between blasphemy laws and hate speech laws? The working of Section 295A of Indian Penal Code is considerably too wide. The Supreme Court has, on several occasions, that said that perhaps the goal of hate speech statuses in Section 295A is to prevent prejudice and ensure equality. But unfortunately, there is a huge disparity between the interpretation and the actual working, due to which the law is still being exploited at all the levels of administration. Now, another question that here arises is, are hate speech cases rising in India in contempt of blasphemy? So let us discuss about the data that was given by the National Crime Records Bureau, NCRB, that there is a huge increase in the cases regarding promoting hate speech and fostering animosity in the society. The data reads that while there are 323 cases that are being registered in 2004, it has increased to 1,804 cases up to 2021. This is because Section 295A of IPC is usually used to penalize religious dissent, satire, and any comedic content with the religious references, and it is mostly shown in context as against blasphemy. Many cases show how regulations don't draw a line between criticism and premeditated hate speech. Failing to articulate these distinctions diminishes the fair usage of the section and makes it more difficult to define and penalize the actual crime of hate speech. Therefore, we can conclude that how in India blasphemy is treated as a hate speech and how the Section 295A of Indian Penal Code's power is misused. Hope you have learned a lot from this discussion. Thank you very much.